Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. All right, Kamala Harris, we're going to be on that watch. What we say, trying to figure out what the policies that she's going behind. I don't see any. The only thing we find, I don't think we hear from her is Donald Trump is evil and donate $10. Again, I have blocked these ads on YouTube with her talking about $10, $20 would do, will help greatly in the campaign. I have blocked these ads for almost 2 weeks. And they go away for about a day or two, then they come back. But like I told you, if you block ads and you look who brought the ad, who financed it, who published it, it'll tell you. And it'd be different company. It'd be different little organizations, probably little old local groups that get money to put these ads out on YouTube and knowing that you're going to probably block them and they'll get somebody else to ship them out to you. But anyway, that's all I see from Biden. I've seen Trump. Well, not Biden. I'm sorry. Kamala Harris. I've seen Megan Thee Stallion and Quavo. Seen them people. But I ain't seen really nothing tangible that this woman is talking about doing for us. But yet, on the racist side, I see the policies that Trump talks about with the border and the economy and the wars and all this kind of stuff, and how he's talking about he's going to get the country right because it's been jacked up for 4 years. And so, I see something over there. But anyway, supposedly the two are going to debate. And within the next month, or so. And I can't wait, because I'm gonna watch it. I watched the debate with Biden and Trump, and it was funny, sad and funny all at the same time, because you see this old man who can't tie his shoes straight. You know what I'm saying? Talking to Trump, and you just see that his mind is gone. Or it's going. But with Harris, I can't wait, because Harris has never really seemed to have got out there in debates or being questioned and gave a presidential type answer. And so, with that being said, one of the questions that she's going to have to answer for is being the border czar. Why you let all these migrants in? And do you feel responsible for the crimes? Are you responsible for the ones that came in that committed crimes, or who could potentially commit crimes, who could potentially start an attack? Because when you go to this article here, this is from yahoo.com by way of Fox News. It says, scathing report reveals Biden-Harris administration has released dozens of migrants on terror watch list into USA. Now you're going to say, well, President Joe Biden is the president. Why would they go out to Kamala Harris? Well, here's the thing. Kamala Harris has the endorsement of the president and the Democratic Party. Kamala Harris cannot separate herself from Joe Biden in no way, shape, or form. You have been his vice president. So, and you have been the tiebreaker on some laws that need to be passed in the House and Senate, or in the Senate, in the Congress. So she cannot separate herself from anything, any kind of criticism, any questions that's going to come her way between now and the election. So let's get into this article, because I'm intrigued to read it. Exclusive, nearly 100 illegal immigrants on the terror watch list have been released into the United States during the Biden administration, while Border Patrol agents have encountered migrants on the watch list from dozens of different countries. A new House report is revealing. So hopefully maybe they'll come out and say, fact check, and they're going to debunk all this. But until then, under the Biden-Harris administration, of the more than 250 illegal aliens on the terrorist watch list who were encountered by the Border Patrol at the southwest border between the fiscal year of 2021 and 2023, DHS, or maybe the Department of Homeland Security, has released into American communities at least 99, and with at least 34 others on DHS custody, but not yet removed from the United States. Now you might think that's not a lot of people, right? Well, here's the thing. if you believe in what happened on 9/11 to the Twin Towers, and you believe that the planes crashed and the plane with the Pentagon, if you believe that 5 planes were taken over, the ones in those vehicles, it was not 100 people in those vehicles. Well, let's just stick to the Twin Towers. There wasn't even half a dozen in those planes. But yet, they kill hundreds, maybe thousands. So it don't take a whole lot to cause carnage and damage and scare people, scare the death out of people. That's all I'm saying. Let's see, where we at? The staff interim report also found that immigration judges granted bond to at least 27 migrants on the watch list who entered illegally, and that Border Patrol has encountered tens of thousands of migrants from countries that could present national security risk, including 2,134 Afghan nationals, 33,347 Chinese nationals. Remember they say you got all these Chinese, these what they said, military age men, Asians, Chinese men coming over here. And like I said, we don't understand how they get over, talking about seeking asylum. How the heck you get away from China in the first place? 541 Iranian nationals, 520 Syrian nationals, and 3,104 Uzbek nationals. That does not include the untold number of potential terrorists that evaded Border Patrol to enter the United States as part of nearly 2 million gotaways since the beginning of the Biden and Harris administration. The report says, remember they showed that video of these migrants coming across the border, and one dude said something like, "Remember me, because I'm going to be famous," or something like that. Or you remember the guy who was telling his people how to finesse the system and go in there and squatting houses, how to get money from the government, all that kind of stuff. Y'all remember that? See, and people think that's like a one-off, but it don't take many to cause damage. The report, citing information provided to committee staff in June, also found that Border Patrol had encountered migrants on the terror watch list from 36 different countries, including places with active terror presences. Those countries include Afghanistan, Iraq, Lebanon, Pakistan, Somalia, Syria, Tajikistan, and Yemen. The terror screening database contains sensitive information on terrorist identities. It initially contained only known or suspected terrorists, but now also included additional individuals who represent a potential threat to the United States, including known affiliates of watch-listed individuals. The concern about potential terrorists has grown amid the ongoing crisis at the southern border, where record numbers of migrants have been encountered since the Biden administration took office in 2021. The number of encounters on the watch list has grown significantly as well, as the committee report found that more than 3,000% of encounters. We're talking about people on the watch list, talking about people that are deemed to be a threat to this country, and your president and vice president allow these people to come in just to spite. I'm not going to say not only to spite Trump, but to spite Trump and to bring in cheap and free labor. And they have no accountability for it, have no reason for it, and can't justify it. But I'd be doggone if Kamala don't have to get up there and talk and say and explain it and how she's going to fix it, because ain't nobody want no open borders. And you see these sanctuary cities now trying to send people back to Texas. And Texas is like, okay, we're going to send them here, but they're going back home, or they're going to go right back to the sanctuary cities because they done bit off more than they could chew. What I'm saying? Working under a deficit, trying to house these dang migrants and stuff for whatever reason, and your people are poor. Your people are homeless. And it's like they don't even care. Let me keep going. The Biden administration has accused Republicans of not providing enough funding to reforms to a broken system. Republicans have put the crisis down to the rolling back of Trump-era policies by the Democratic administration. But officials have warned about the risk. See, my thing is this, I don't like this whole blame game, especially with the Democratic Party, because you could have kept them borders closed. Period. You could just kept them borders closed and have people come through like they supposed to come through. You make it, you make it, you don't, you don't. Not saying they come to the border and say they're seeking asylum, you let them in. That's got to be the most retarded thing I ever heard. And now your country is in shambles because millions of these people have come over here and shouldn't be over here the way they came over here. And now we're all suffering the consequences. But officials have warned about the risk of the terrorists may seek to enter through the southern border. That was on display when DHS identified over 400 individuals brought to the U.S. from Eastern European and Central Asian countries by an ISIS-affiliated smuggling network in the past several months. They came after 8 Tajikistan nationals with ties to ISIS were busted by federal authorities in New York City, Los Angeles, and Philadelphia. How'd they get there? Because you let them in. See, all 8 came in via the southern border illegally, but no derogatory information was flagged during the processing, sources told Fox. The Judiciary Committee report revealed that of those 8 Tajikistan nationals, 3 were released after using the CPD-1 phone application to schedule an appointment, and 4 were encountered by Border Patrol. You remember that phone that Biden gave them saying that here's your court date, and when it's time for your court date, we're going to call you and you need to come down and we're going to have, so we can have your hearing. And then they kind of find out all the people end up missing. Come on now. Thanks, Joe Biden. Although American communities are already feeling the disastrous effects of the Biden-Harris administration's immigration policies, the worst could still be yet to come, the staff interim report alleges. With national security experts and immigration officials increasingly concerned about the threat of terrorism originating from the border, it is clear that policymakers must take all necessary steps to secure the border and stop the flow of the illegal aliens. However, the Biden-Harris administration has refused to address the national security nightmare created by its radical open border agenda, it said. I'm not really understanding, what's the purpose? What was the whole purpose of bringing them over here and doing this to your country? I just don't get it. But hey, like I said, this is one of the questions that Kamala Harris needs to answer when they do the debate, so we'll see. This is probably why Trump said, no, we're not going to do it on ABC. We're going to do it on Fox, because we know Fox is going to hold the coals to the fire when it comes to the Biden administration. Or maybe get somewhere neutral. Maybe he know ABC probably not ask questions like this. Kind of like when we went to the NABJ and they was really just want to talk about his feelings and how he treated people instead of the things that he's actually done to help the country. But anyway, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. Let's have a dialogue. You know how we do it around here. Like I said, thank you for watching. But don't forget to support by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to all 4 ways. May cost you nothing but a couple of minutes out your day. But if you would like to support monetarily, you can go to the description box. There are links that you can click on to where you can, like I say, so where you can help us monetarily. And you can also go to marlonmorales.com where you can buy silk scarves, do-rags, colognes, perfumes, beard kits, and toiletry kits. Great products. I know that you will not be disappointed. Again, marlonmorales.com. And with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.